These guys are going to get welded in. Bought a supercharger. All right, guys, if you're interested in a body drop on a bus, I'm working on a 69 bay window bus, and we're doing a 3-inch body drop, and looks like we're probably going to do a 2-inch motor raise on top of that, so we can really get this thing sitting on the ground. So if you are interested, follow along on these next probably couple episodes here of doing the body drop on this thing, and we'll get right into it. Let's do it. All right, guys, we are in day 2, I guess, of the body drop. The front is pretty much done. The sides are done. The back is reinforced here. I did a big bracket right here. And then now I'm working on this 2-inch engine raise. So we did 3 inches down on the body. Gonna go 2 inches up on the whole rear subframe, if you will. So we're gonna be cutting the frame, cutting the floor here, and then I made these 2-inch out of 2x2 square tubing spacers that are gonna, I got my cross beams coming across on my dolly system. This is gonna space up the rear. We're gonna cut the frame, space it up 2 inches, and then also use another set of these to put under the wheels to raise that up 2 inches, and then do some measuring, make sure we're nice and square. And then use the brackets that I designed and welded, or had laser cut, to weld the frame and sandwich the frame back together. So that is the plan. I'm gonna cut the floor right here, and then that'll be free, and then all the rest of this is free, and then I just gotta cut the 2 frame horns, frame sections, and we can raise that up. Okay, here we are in the shop. I am making some spacers for the 2-inch engine raise. Try to do this, hold the camera in one hand. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm running all my equipment on VFDs, by the way, if anybody's wondering. I got one on the lathe, one on the cold saw, one here on the mill, because these are all 3-phase machines and home is single-phase. Alright, these are the frame section parts. So the frame's going to get cut. This is the torsion tube here. This is going toward the front. So these are going to get sandwiched in between the 2 frames, and then these strap pieces, which are going to get bent in a couple spots, they're going to go along like and really reinforce it all real good. So that is the plan with that. Alright, so we've got the bus supported by the lift. We've got our 2-inch raise on our dolly. I'm about to cut the frame right there on the line. And then these guys are going to get welded in up in there once we do our 2-inch raise. And then we're going to put these spacers in there, which is 2 inches in there, stacked on there. And we should be able to just weld it back together. And we're supporting it back here with the floor jack. There it is. There it is. Fairly straight.
Did you get that little piece of tab up there on the floor?
I think so. Yeah. The guy got a little crooked there at the end, but
that's all right.
It's going up, so it should be all right.
Hey guys, no better way to support the channel than to buy one of my t-shirts. Click on the link down below.
All right, so Eric is cleaning up the frame over here. We're working on our back attachment, which is 5 inches because we got 3 inches from the body drop, 2-inch motor raise, and we got it. We got it cut and welded up here, just tacked for now. And then, and this back of the bus was hit pretty good, so I'm trying to get this stuff pulled out a little bit. So that when we weld this back together, it's not in the wrong spot, because this has got to stay nice and square and everything else. So, matter of fact, we should bolt that cross piece in here, Eric, before we weld it all too. And I wish we would have sandblasted this before we did this, because it would have made life a lot easier. All right, so we got the first rear 5-inch drop plate in here, just kind of tacked in. We got it clamped here. Everything's nice and square. And I'm really glad I took the time to make those, because that's making life a lot easier and accurate, because it's exactly 5 inches. So nice work, Eric. All right, let's weld it up. Tack it at least. Counting down up there. So this, I'll have to do a 5-inch step on there for the raise. Same thing we're gonna have to do here with a 5-inch to meet up with that. Now this should, I'm gonna have to do a little attachment there. All right. Over there. All right, so we got, I would say basically day 2 of the bus drop is done. So everything's just kind of tacked in on my plates. We had to do a few mods. These were the first ones I'd made of these, and they still got to get the top caps, but I'm gonna wait till I sandblast. So I'm gonna get everything sandblasted, then I'll go in and do the final weld of these. Same thing on the side plates down here. I kind of got them kind of started to weld, but good enough for now. And I welded the inside, the bottom, so they're definitely secured, but I really need to get it sandblasted, and then I can go ahead and clean everything up. But the side rails are done. And same thing up here in the front. Gonna sandblast the inside of the frames. You can see over there, get all that sandblasted, and then like this cap goes on like that. Go in there, get that all welded up nice. So, but pretty much that's it for the bus drop here for this so far. And then now I got to do all the sheet metal work back there, the Vanagon lid. Raise the gas cap, and then of course all of the sheet metal up here. So I ordered a whole new floor, new nose is coming, and yeah. Oh, and then I gotta get in here. There is a little bit of rust right here, so I got a piece to patch in there, and then make my fill panel to go there. So I may even just take some of the 2x2 tubing and run that tubing all the way across, just as a little extra something something. And then that tubing, I could even hit these brackets here and kind of tie that in a little more, and I could weld it along there. And so we'll see how that goes. It's kind of a work in progress, but anyways, hard and dirty, I got shit all in my hair. All right guys, that's it for this one. Don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the bell notification, you know all that. And leave any comments. I like reading them and answering any questions. So we'll see you at the next one. I try to put out videos every Saturday. Peace.